Hello and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. May's almost over, and we're getting closer to a settlement and, perhaps, an answer on the question of regulatory clarity for XRP. I know Mondays can be rough. Here, the Howey test will be discussed. Since it is not today's National Bitcoin Pizza Day, we will discuss Bitcoin Pizza instead. We'll discuss Trenbolone growth with Lulu, and review to guess what it is. Without further ado, let's dive into this discussion of XRP's past, present, and future, beginning with its origins and continuing through the lawsuit and ending with the Securities and Exchange Commission. Where are we, and what do we see? In my opinion, the market is currently flat. To the tune of $26,906 in Bitcoin, it has dropped 5% recently. Ethereum's price has dropped by 8% to $1828 in the past day, and the value of the U.S. dollar has risen to $1. With Bitcoin's dominance at 45.69%, the entire market cap for cryptocurrencies is $1.28 trillion at 46 cents. If you haven't registered yet, please go to the clock. Yesterday, I released a stunning TikTok in which I discussed XRP and how it fails to pass the Howey test in its current form. This is crucial because we'll be discussing the SEC complaint and the Howey test in further detail later on in the video. Perfectly honest, that brown box doesn't look like Papa John's to me. Certainly not a Papa John's knockoff. However, for 10,000 Bitcoin, he purchased 2 pizzas from Papa John. Consider the $267 million in value that 10,000 Bitcoin would have had. I wonder whether his children had any idea. Students in his photo knew that Daddy gave away $267 million so he could buy them pizza, right? It would ruin pizza for me forever. If I were being completely honest, I would be repulsed. You know what though? What happens when you lack patience, in other words? And when you don't trust what you're investing in and don't bother to perform your own research. The problem is eliminated by your actions. You market it. Don't see how it could possibly come in handy. You might be tempted to just throw it away and buy a pizza instead. I have no idea that any of my money has vanished, right? This is the reality, folks. Relating to the MACD line, I've got some Camo Lulu cash here that I need to swap for some new kicks. My button memory seems to be failing me. Let's begin. I need to take a deep breath. Do your best with Angela Ludo's cash. Payments across international borders, right? Businesses work together as partners in the ripple effect. Here, the strengths of both organizations benefit from the relationship. Tangela, a cross-border payments center based in Malaysia, has teamed with XRP on-demand liquidity partner Lulu Money, a subsidiary of Lulu Financial Holdings, to speed up international financial transactions. Financial institutions and businesses paid through to Angelo Connect, its proprietary cross-border payment solution, and the partnership will allow them to capitalize on their respective strengths to the benefit of their customers. Payouts and allied services are streamlined into one convenient package. Integration of the entire payment procedure via an open API. We've made it so businesses in more than 30 countries can send and receive payments with ease and safety. Lulu Money, according to channel officials, is an industry leader in facilitating transparent cross-border payments between consumers and their intended recipients anywhere in the world. Together, they believe that TransLife Connection's real-time infrastructure and smart link to the payout corridor will significantly save the time it takes to transfer funds. Origins of observable actions: 80% of his settlements occurred instantaneously, although the global average was between 1 and 5 business days. Friends, this is a tremendously difficult or financially prohibitive task. 150 nations, over 600 mobile service providers, 1,300 financial institutions, and 140,000 cash pickup locations. Ripple, the industry-leading enterprise blockchain solution for international payments, is an official partner of Traveler. They provide expanded, globally distributed, cross-border payment services via RippleNet. Do we really need to break this down for you folks? In my opinion, it's rather elementary. Let's quickly review Bitcoin Miami. Jason Brett's visit was successful. Over a Bitcoin Miami who is as simple as anyone, he decided to test this theory. He used to oversee the capital markets for the FDIC. Okay, in that case. Yes, he did mention low turnout last year. Led to a drop to $15,000 as traders complained it wasn't pure Bitcoin. An example of the lack of diversity in the panels and presenters was Pepe Marketing. For the third year in a row, the wife has been mocked. No mas. To what end are we working? Is it that easy, people? In Miami, there are Bitcoin conferences. They won't survive for long. Why? Very elementary. The Bitcoin network has stalled with no new advancements. Right. Nothing has changed. Then, you reach your limit. What, did Max Kaiser just walk in here shouting like that? Who can make sense of a word he says? Tearing up paper money or other currency. Making the illogical claim that Bitcoin is the solution. But what has Bitcoin accomplished if we compare the conferences of the past 2 years? Why the sudden shift? What's the most recent big thing happening with the Bitcoin network? Breaking news that gets everyone excited about going to this conference, and they don't even accept Bitcoin until 1,000 hours into the event. Cash only, please. Is that what you meant? 883. The enchanted digit is right here. In the first third of 883 days, sec. The time for it is past. Things are winding down now. I'm very excited. I know how impatient you are. Everyone here is impatient. Jeremy Hogan gives us a rundown on XRP background. Able to gain legal opinion that it can trade XRP as a non-securities, and that this was the beginning of the EU acceptance of crypto projects. In 2015, FinCEN fined Ripple $700,000 for engaging in currency sales of XRP. 2016 and 2019 are pivotal years due to Ripple's proximity to the regulators. The SEC filed a lawsuit against Ripple in 2020 for offering XRP for sale as a security between 2013 and 2023. $200 million is invested by Ripple into a legal defense. Even after 10 years and millions of dollars, the United States still has no idea what XRP is. Taking a look at the path MiCA has taken in the EU in 2013, Ripple had an intern go rogue and investigate the MiCA rules. As XOR may be used to gain entry to the XRP ledger, it seems to meet the criteria for a utility token, as she posed the question. Token like XRP in accordance with the rules. Before leaving her cube, she examines the 5 prints necessary for the white paper and realizes that the sale of the utility token must end in 12 months if the service is not yet live. If you're a supervisor, please have your interns and the legal department check out the iPhone 5S. Black here's back with a recommendation for further steps the following week. Sale ends as it should have. Ripple sells billions of XRP to Mt. Gox. American and European perspectives diverge here. European Union members cooperate effectively while Americans flounder. They're so befuddled that even after seeing him for 3 to 4 years, they still don't know what to do. The conclusion of this story is that the United States SEC is such a shame and mess that you've got international interns leading the way and pushing through for the church. Yes, they're both videos, but please allow me to elaborate on this point once again, since it is crucial. According to Exhibit 220, XRP does not meet all Howey factors. I'd like to return to this and make a few more passing references. If this is what the SEC said, how was Ripple meant to know that their actions were forbidden? How were they to know that the security they were selling was fraudulent? The Howey test is straightforward and easily understood, so it's unclear why the SEC would rule that XRP failed to pass. If the contract meets all 4 criteria, it is a securities transaction and meets the Howey test. Otherwise, it does not meet the Howey test and is not a securities transaction. It doesn't matter if it fails by a count of 3-4, 2-4, or 1, it's not a security. With this Exhibit 220, which is referenced in SEC communications, the SEC effectively shot themselves in the foot. The Hinman emails will eventually be released. It's our ticket to the country of opportunity. Soon, it will all be finished. We're going to reach the peak of that hill at last. And this is unfolding precisely how I had hoped it would a year ago when I first began discussing silver. Let's push the price to new heights. To player games at the original high fee. $2.80 in the following video. I'll show you how to enter the bull run and get a blow off top that will send XRP above $10. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later. Bye.